Hey, quad writers, whether you're a projector, manifester, generator. If you are a quad writer, I'm talking to you. Specifically, I want to say if you're in business, but maybe not necessarily. As I'm processing this wonderful video that I saw on YouTube that I am going to share in the description because it had so much gold that I just cannot keep it to myself. And yes, I'm coming to you from the bed. I just finished doing a little exercise, just finished working my part-time, and I just wanted to share first of all, this video that I'm about to share with you has inspired so much in me that I just feel like sharing. It was two wonderful people sitting there having a free-flowing discussion about being a quad right in business and the dogma of the quad rights, not strategizing, not focusing, and not planning, the dogma of the strictness with which that information is delivered without any deeper understanding is how I'm going to put it. And ever since I've been talking about being a quad right and processing my past experiences, I have been looking for what is another way that I can talk about this. And this video that I'm going to be sharing with you assisted me to understand that I've already been, doing it, that the dogma of anything bothers me. The dogma of anything bothers me, and I automatically start looking for how else to deliver a message, or how else can we look at it, or how can we more easily digest it, these types of things. And that definitely has to do with whatever gate that I have. I don't remember the gate, but it's a gate of nourishment. Because it truly is nourishing to people when you're able to deliver something in a easier manner than what they have been digesting. And so with all that being said, I'm thinking about when I had my online business as a coach, and I have been a coach for many, many, many years, since 2011. I have trialed and errored the mess out of so many things. And I want to share some of those things as it relates to being a quad right. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about, because the gentleman in the video was talking about openness, our openness as quad rights. What feels good to you? What serves you? And the individuation of human design. So, and his point to that was that, yes, you do need to hear, I believe this is what he was saying. When you see the video, you tell me if this is what he was saying. But he was saying, yes, you need to hear the strictness, the strategy of human design. However, you're processing utilizing and filtering that information through your own individuation after you have heard the parameters, so to speak, that are set up. You are still processing that through your own individuation. And we know that we are all, even though we have, you're a projector, you're this, you're that. He talked about how we are quantum beings. We're not just that. And this is just so me. It's so me. Which is why I keep saying I'm going to share it. And a quick thing that I wanted to share about when it started to hit me that I could not function energetically in the same way as everyone else around me. When I started to realize that, and this is years before knowing anything about human design, I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take attempting to be like everybody else. I had already done it for so many years and it just wasn't working. It just was not working. And I decided to, I call it putting my head down, not looking to the left and looking to the right, and figuring out, finding out, uncovering who I am in this sea of business owners. What is it, who I am, how I am, and what I was going to do to be able to sustain myself as a business owner. As I said, in a sea of, other coaches. And so among other things that I'll end up sharing at some point when it hits me too, I think about my schedule, my online schedule that I was using. And it hit me, wait a minute, because I recognize patterns, and we do as quad writers. I started to recognize the pattern of how my energy was functioning. And I noticed that, okay, I have more energy and I'm more present and more able to give all of myself on certain days of the week and certain times a day. And I decided, and I questioned and decided, well, why would I recreate what I don't want? Why would I do that? Why am I, as my own business owner? Okay, this is my business. Okay, I can do whatever the heck I want. And I think we forget that. I think we forget that we can do whatever the heck we want and what feels good. As I said, what's going to remain sustainable to you as an individual. And I opened my schedule. I remember doing that. I opened my schedule and I looked at it. And I went inside myself and I processed the days of the week that felt better to me, the times of day that felt better to me. And I literally processed each day of the week through myself. I can't say I automatically decided that Saturday and Sunday I wasn't going to be doing any business, because I needed to process those days as well. But it did turn out that Sunday was absolutely out of the question. But I processed Monday and I sat. I went within myself. I sat with it. Then I processed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And each day, as I allowed myself to process what it felt like inside of myself, I would determine what time of day and what day of the week I was able to give 100% of myself to my clients. And so I went into my calendar and I changed it. And that was the beginning. It was like the first communication and beginning of me truly trusting myself with my own business. And the conversation that these two had, one was a projector and one was a generator, but both were quad rights. That was the beginning of me, as they were talking and just being so inspiring. And this video is from 3 years ago. This is what I love about YouTube, is that you're going to get what you need when you need it. And I was just inspired to share this because this speaks to the individuation of who we be as a business owner and how your energy needs to feel and how you are nourishing yourself and learning to trust yourself and all of this as you truly set up your business based on the individual that you are. And this was already my work, but I am my first client. I am my first client. And so my ability to speak with confidence and knowing and wisdom, when I was working with professional and career and lifestyle pivoting women, assisting them, guiding them to be able to answer the call to their soul calling, the biggest aspect of their answering that calling had to do with the individuation of who they be as individuals and answering the call to not only more soul-fulfilling work, but doing it in the way that they wanted to do it. And my doing my business in the way that I wanted to do it is how they gravitated toward me. So I just wanted to stop by and share this. And I cannot wait for you guys to listen to this video. I've never seen these people before in my life, but they were responding to something that is near and dear to my heart. Of course, human design, of course, being a quad right, but that individuation and doing things the way it feels good for you to do and trusting yourself to actually function in the way that you want to versus the homogenized way that people are doing things is what I was doing when I had my business. Prior to that Chiron return hitting, y'all, and that's a whole nother video. But I'll stop right there. Check the description for the video. And I want to get your comments. See you the next time I feel like doing a video.